Hello and welcome to the Nedbank Cup semi-final preview, proudly brought to you by Soccer Betting News. I'm your host Deshaj, and with me in studio today is African football expert Mogale Sathekge.
Thank you so much, Desh, for welcoming me. Good morning to the listeners.
Sure. Mo, let's get straight into it. The first semi-final of the Nedbank Cup sees Chippa United hosting Orlando Pirates. Now, Chippa not coming to this one on the best of form. You saw they conceded an 89th minute winner to Swallows last time out.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a tricky one for Chippa because their previous results didn't favor them. The previous match for the previous results didn't favor them, whereas Pirates were thumped. They were playing. They won 2-0. Yesterday.
So it was against Cape Town City, of course. Before that, they smashed Royal M. Before that was Amazulu.
Yes. You see, so Pirates has got actually, I think it's 18 goals in like 5 games or something. So they are on a scoring streak. They are up front, man. So Fadzon Mawasa is gunning for the golden boot for the league and so forth and stuff. So, hey, it's going to be a tough one for Chippa.
Yeah. Of course, Pirates did flex their muscles in the cup as well. When I mentioned that Amazulu victory, they obviously had a double header against Pablo Franco Martin's outfit. Of course, hitting them 4-2 in the Nedbank Cup before dispatching them 1-0 away from home. So, that goes to show that they've kind of wrapped that up. And, you look at that form. Do you think it's going to get them over the line in this one?
Yeah, it's definitely going to, And yesterday, just after the match, Jose Riverio, when he was interviewed, he went like, I've never been so happy in my life.
Wow.
Having a bunch of great players, a good squad, whereby I replace quality with quality. So for the first time, I heard him saying something so positive about the squad, because it really shows now the atmosphere and the momentum at the camp and also in the dressing room. The players are one thing and everything. So Pirates is unstoppable. And for the fact that yesterday they beat Cape Town City 2-0 with the likes of Maswangani, Saleng, and Makaula sitting by the stands there watching soccer, it really shows you how much depth Pirates have in their squad. Because, look at Lesedi Kabinga, not starting any game since he came to Pirates. He came in yesterday, I was like, wow, this guy still
fitted in like a glove.
Still has that touch, and talent, but what a talent. Really. So Pirates has got everything.
And that's when you mentioned Mabasa, who scored the brace, but it was Relebohile Mofokeng, who supplied 2 assists from the wing. How important do you think he's going to be in this fixture?
The boy is very important to Pirates. I just hope that going forward he doesn't become too much big-headed. And he keeps on working very hard and making sure that Pirates yield good and better results. The past 2 games that he played, most of the supporters on our Pirate supporters on social media platforms, they were concerned and complaining about him not having sense of agency, not knowing when to release the ball, how, when, and when. But you can see maybe the experienced players around the team and maybe the coach and the technical team, they had a pep talk with him about that.
Because it has improved.
Yes,
you look at that goal against Royal M as well, when he catches the goalkeeper as well as the defender standing with one strike.
Yes, and really, man, what is the difference between Relebohile Mofokeng's pass and Tony Kroos' pass to Vinicius? I liken the two because it was more like
a perfect weighted ball.
Yes, it's more of a forward player taking a run, but the passer of the ball doing.
They need to understand and be on the same wavelength as a forward runner.
The first goal, man, that was pure class. Passing a ball like that at 19 years of age, what are you going to be when you are like 25?
In your prime or supposed prime, shall I say?
In your prime, what are you going to be? The boy is already putting a Jude and Kroos on us already in terms of passes, man.
Of course. But there is a main man. You mentioned him already, Patrick Tito Maswangani. Of course, he was awarded the man of the match in Pirates' previous Nedbank Cup appearance. I believe he took the penalty as well as supplied 2 assists on the day. Furthermore, he was just unplayable at the iconic Moses Mabhida Stadium the last time Pirates were involved in cup action. His impact in this game?
I mean, really, this is one player, when I speak of, I become very emotional.
Yeah.
I think Tito Maswanganyi 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago, he was clubless. If people really followed his history. He didn't have any team and so forth. And for God to open that one door for him and give him that opportunity, he took it with both hands, and you can see he never looked back.
Yeah.
You can even see the way he plays when he plays wearing the Pirates jersey, that he's not trying to be anyone or replacing anyone. You can tell when a player is playing for the bench.
Yeah.
You get my point? Last time we had a player like that, it was Teko Modise, who was willing to die for Pirates each and every game.
Yeah. You know, I've heard lots of Pirates fans asking Mr. Koza, Dr. Koza rather, to give him the number 10 jersey.
I mean, he deserves it. Between him and Rayla Mofokeng, I mean, the number 10 jersey has to be, you know. I know it was retired, but Jomo gave blessings that they can bring it back to Pirates already and so forth. So, look, Patrick Maswanganyi, man, is a star. He's a good player, but it also depends on the type of people that he's playing with and everything. Pirates has got a lot of talent now. They're playing for one another. They're doing the work for one another on the pitch and so forth. But we can't turn a blind eye on their opponents, because I mean, if you look in terms of clean sheets and so forth, I mean, Nwabali has done fantastic job for Chippa United. You can see players like Benvenu Evanga, since he moved away from Pirates to Chippa.
Yeah.
I mean, he has done well for himself.
Yeah. You know, the set pieces as well.
Yes, on the set pieces and so forth. So you're not going to go and play a Chippa team that is so comfortable and that's going to be scared that we are playing Pirates and so forth. You're going to play a Chippa team that has got a couple of Pirates players that would want to prove a point against
that they made the wrong decision,
Stellies and Evanga and so forth. So, yeah.
Mahongo is also there as well. Yeah, former Pirates man. All right, with that being said, you know, you made a very, very crucial point there with Stanley Mobile. Of course, you saw what he did in the AFCON as well, shown what he can do in cup competitions. Do you think he's going to be maybe the man of the match or the busiest of the Chippa players this weekend?
He stands to win a man of the match because he's going to be the busiest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite evident now that Pirates doesn't, you know, when going forward, they don't think twice.
Yeah.
Mabasa plays. He was substituted yesterday. Mahopa, 10 minutes just coming into the game. He was already
lively, yeah.
And, you know, those short passes in the box. And so this shows you that whenever you're playing against Pirates, you're playing
it's going to be a long day at the office.
Yeah, it becomes a very long day for you as a goalkeeper and also as the defense. Because if you can check, the first 45 minutes for Pirates against Cape Town City, like Cape Town City thought they really closed and so forth. But if you can check second half, the plan that Pirates had, the 2 assists related to Mabasa, and the second assist in terms of positioning. There was one thing that was said by the panel that was discussing that who was there yesterday, and one presenter was like, there's one thing that I like about Mabasa. The guy is always in the box. Pirates players don't have to
look for him. They just know where to put it.
They know that this direction, Seho is there. You know, so yeah.
All right. That being said, give me your prediction. This one, who do you see making their way to the final?
Ahmed, Pirates is going straight to the finals. I see them winning 3-1 inside the field. If not so, maybe penalties. They will still win in terms of penalties because China is good, and they've gotten much better in terms of being penalty takers also. All
right. That being said, Sunday sees Stellenbosch hosting Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, there's goals galore in the Winelands. Now, Stellies hit SuperSport United for 4 in the Nedbank Cup before going one further and putting 5 past Polokwane City, of course, with no reply on both those games. Ikram Reyners was sensational in the calendar month of April. How important is he going to be this time out?
The thing with this, you cannot be very much excited for Stellenbosch because you're going to play Sundowns.
Yeah.
You're playing a very completely different team. You're playing an experienced squad.
Yeah.
You're playing the best Bafana defense for the national team. So Ingram Reyners is not going to have that free role that he had in the previous games and so forth. Sundowns is a very different team. Cheers Galaxy was on a cruise before playing Sundowns. They lost 3-1.
It was 3-0, yeah?
Yeah, just like that. Shalulile coming back, bang!
Yeah, of course, he bagged a brace in that one.
Yes, to gain his form. So it's going to be a different ball game for Stellenbosch. I know they are fighters. They always give in their best, but it's not going to be easy for them.
In that fixture against TS Galaxy, Timban Kosi Lodge made an appearance off the bench. You know, he's won the Nedbank Cup with MTN8 as well. Do you think his experience and cup form will help the Sundowns team?
Yes, obviously his experience will count a lot and will help Sundowns in terms of that. Him always being part of the finals for MTN8 and Nedbank Cup. So the players like Lodge who have tasted victory of Nedbank Cup over and over a lot of time and knowing what to do when.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Sundowns, I mean, I don't know what to say about Sundowns. Chances are that when you're playing Sundowns...
Look at their form in the Nedbank Cup, though. The previous appearance against Tuks, it was a 1-1 draw. It went to penalties, of course. Ronald Williams was called into action, as he always does. Comes up clutch for them. In their fixture against TS Galaxy, it was Williams again who stopped Bernard Parker's penalty right at the death. Do you think maybe that has shown teams that they are susceptible?
That's why I'm telling you that with Ingram Reyners, it's not going to be the obvious like he's playing with other defenders or other teams. There's Grant Kekana there, there's Mutovim Vala there. That is the first stumbling block for him. You know, there is Modiba, there is
Mudau.
The first stumbling block for Stellenbosch is
to penetrate
the Sundowns
that defense, the backline.
You get my point? I'm not even going to talk about what will happen in the middle of the park and going forward. Your Ribeiro, your
Esquivel,
your
Costa,
Esquivel, you know, your Savierda, a whole lot of them. Shalulile coming back. Pongani Zungu always playing to his level best when he's given a chance. But to see Obas, come on, man. I mean, it's gonna be a different ball game for Stellenbosch.
Do you see any way out for them? Because look at their form. They are one of only two teams that are yet to see league defeat since the turn of the year. Of course, Sundowns being one and Stellies being the other. Barker has churned out impressive results.
A way out of them is just for them to surprise the whole continent, the world, and the country and beat Sundowns. That is the only way out for them, because Sundowns doesn't respect anyone in football, honestly speaking. There are games where they lose and 1, 2, 3, but who does Sundowns respect? They respect nobody. Sundowns never play soccer and sit back for like 5-10 minutes defending. No, Sundowns play their own football. They attack, they miss chances and whatever, but the fact remains that no matter how good you are or whatever, Sundowns still play their own football. They are not scared of anybody.
I see. That one's being said. Which way can you see this one going?
I give you 2-1 to Mamelodi Sundowns or Stellenbosch chances to win it in penalties.
Oh, impressive prediction there. So you backing a Sundowns Pirates Nedbank Cup final?
No. Mbombela is Pirates and Sundowns. It's obvious.
Done deal.
And we know they've been looking forward to this when Nedbank started.
It is a grudge match.
It's a grudge match for Sundowns. And Sundowns now, for them, after beating Stellenbosch, no matter if they beat Stellenbosch 4 or 3-0, for them going to play Pirates is going to be a different ball game for them.
Of course, a repeat of the MTN8 final earlier this season. That being said, it's been a pleasure unpacking all things Nedbank Cup related to you. Until next weekend. Cheers, guys.
Thank you so much.
For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.